Hi guys, welcome to Freedom Tarot. So today we'll be doing 3 topics. So the first one will be your journey ahead. Then the second one will be someone coming to meet you or you meeting someone in the future. And then what you need to know is the third one. Okay, so there are 4 piles. This is the first pile, second pile, third pile, and fourth pile. Then I'll zoom in. You can see, right? Yeah, these are the 4 piles. The first one is the bird. It's a bird, yeah. Then the second one is I think this is cherries or grapes. Not how to explain. Looks like grapes to me. Okay, never mind. Then the third one is a key to unlock something. And then the last one is a lock. It's not a lock, it's a handbag to carry stuff. So now you just feel which pile you resonate with the most, then we'll start. See which pile you resonate with the most. And we'll start. Just feel the energy. Then we can start. Let's zoom out. Okay. So for power 1. So this will be the Buddha, please guide the first power. So first we will do what is your journey ahead. Please guide me to take out. So I take out 2 cards. Okay. What is the journey ahead for you? Okay. So what will happen in the future is that it's telling you to trust something. Is that you have to open your... It's not you have to open your heart, but it's telling you that something is coming towards you that requires trust. Means like, if someone comes towards you and then they love you, right? They want you to trust them, right? You have to trust. It's like you have to trust them, but more like someone is coming towards you with an offer. For example, like let's say a business contract, anything like a relationship offer, or like maybe they just give you something and then they trust you that you can do it. It's like, for example, they give you a toy or they give you a project. They say they trust that you can handle it. Like they're not going to check out on you, they just trust you. And then the spaciousness is to tell you to let go of the old beliefs. Like for example, if you think that, oh, you shouldn't trust me that easily because in the past like I've been hurt or something, like it's telling you to let go of all those beliefs. It's telling you to trust completely that the new thing will come towards you. I mean, if it's someone shady, right, then you shouldn't trust them. But if you know that you can trust that person, then it's telling you to trust. Maybe you have a lot of anxiety or thoughts that, oh, maybe you're afraid that something will come towards you and hurt you, or suspicious. Yeah, I know what I mean. So you don't have to be afraid. Just trust that it will come towards you. Anything, whatever you dream of. So now let's go on to the second part. So the second part is someone coming towards you, and then yeah, more about that. So first you and the other person. You. And then this is the other person. They told me to take out these cards, so I'll take out. Okay. So the other person coming in is a very determined person. Manifestation, prosperity. I feel like this is some business stuff. It's like you are someone that is like trying to understand what decision you should make for the future, right? And then the other person is coming in, right, with an offer to you. Then you don't know whether you can trust that person. Yeah, correct. See, there's fear. It's like maybe you have someone give you an offer. Someone give you an offer to make more money or something. Then you don't trust that offer, because this manifestation of prosperity. See, I something you can see. Yeah. And then you don't know whether you should trust that offer or not, something like that. And from what I see, right, why don't you just look at the contract properly? Or let's say if the person asks you to do something, right, you try to get enough details of it. It's like, for example, if you want to do a business and then they want to take for 51%, then you take 49%, then you don't do that because you need to take the majority stake, you know what I mean? It's like, just be careful of all the little things. Like, try to check through everything if you are afraid lah. But most likely, I think you can trust that person. And then like, it's like the other person thinks that you're blaming them. It's like you don't trust them. Like, you want to... Maybe that person is a little bit emotional. Anything else? That someone, right? That person, right? I think that person is like a business opportunity. It's like a partner. They want to collaborate with you. So I feel like that person feels like you don't trust them, okay, but you have to do your work, right? You have to check all this stuff. Just don't let fear control you. Just focus on the present. If they ask you like, oh, how are you gonna split the profits or what, then you should like, think of logically like, oh, the person who put in more effort should take more profits or something like that. It's like, just think of it in terms of you lah, like how will it benefit you? Because if the other person, how do I say, if someone wants to cheat you or something, right, they will want you to faster sign the thing, you know what I mean? If someone wants, it's just like, if someone wants to get married with you quickly, right, it's like that person wants you, right, then you should be patient because maybe that person is just jealous out of what you have, or it's like they just want something out of you. Then once they get it, they will leave. So if you're patient, right, or if you don't give them what they want, right, then you'll be able to see their true colors. But if this person just leaves and then like, if you don't want this opportunity, fine, like they're okay with it, then it's okay lor, because it's like, you have to trust the situation. Sometimes there are good people, sometimes there are bad people. Like, you use your intuition to guide you. That's what I feel. Like, if you can't use your intuition, then you ask God, ask the universe to give you an answer. Ask another tarot reading for guidance. Because if you're not clear on whether it's good for you, right, then you won't make a decision. Like, you're still indecisive. So I'd rather you go and watch another reading or try to connect and meditate. Connect to yourself so they can find the answer. Because I feel like the other person the other person is quite trustworthy, but maybe you have a lot of fear within you that you haven't released yet. That's why you don't trust the other person. Something like that. So what do you need to know? Buddha, please guide us. What does this pile need to know right now? Okay, what does this pile need to know right now? Yeah, it's starting to get mental clarity. Go and meditate. Like, go and find some quiet space, right? Then take some time to contemplate on that thing. Anything else? Yeah, do more self-reflection. See this guy looking in the mirror. He's looking at himself. He's looking at his own reflection. So try to... It says that this card, right, tells you that you have all the power you need. It's like you are strong enough to overcome something like this. It's just telling you to look within yourself what you want from that situation. If both of you benefit, then it's good, right? If it's a win-win situation, you know what I mean? And then you must remember, like, don't give up your power too much to others. Let's say if someone tells you that I'll help you advertise your product, let's say, then they say that they will take 50% from you. Then you think logically, then you ask them, how are you going to advertise my product? Is it by uploading a video to YouTube? Or you just upload to TikTok? It's like, you need to think of how they advertise, you know what I mean? If they're going to just upload your video to YouTube and then take 50% of your money, then it's not worth your time. It's like they're taking all your money, but they're just not doing anything, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not worth it. You can do it, you can upload to YouTube yourself, right? You know what I mean? So it's not right in the first place. So you need to find out like the details, how they're gonna do it and all the things. And if it's worth it, then you sign the contract. It's like, don't make any decision hastily. Like, take your time. Try to understand yourself, what you want from that situation. Okay? And it tells you have everything you need. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Have more compassion to yourself. Like, don't try to force yourself to make a decision. Like, just understand yourself better. Love yourself. Because I feel like, right, if you do it out of fear, right, you won't benefit anyone. You know what I mean? It's like if you're afraid that the other person will not trust you or will take your money away or something like that, right? Then there's no point in getting into a contract in the first place. Because if you're afraid, then what's the point? You also like it's like you manifest your own fears, you know what I mean? Because you think that, oh, this is gonna happen, then you're gonna be very afraid, then you manifest it yourself. Then what's the point? So I feel like you should give yourself more self-love. Practice more self-love first, then try to understand the situation. And don't make any fast decisions. Take your time, okay? So what do you need to know? That's what you need to know, okay? Anything else for this pile? It's telling you to seek mental clarity. It's like be clear on what you want. Because if you're not clear on what you want, right, the other person can just, how do I say, can just win over the conversation. It's like, for example, let's say you want 90% profit, or let's say you make a contract, the person help you do something and then you do something, right? You must think of it in terms of whether it's worth that contract or not. Let's say the other person, let's say you're doing okay, let me give you a very weird example, but let's say you're doing a construction job, okay? Then like you're asking them to help you build this building, let's say, then you pay them, let's say lah. Then you have to give them a price based on how much work they put in. Like how much will you profit, you know what I mean? It's like, let's say the total profit is 100%. Let's say, then you see them, oh, they put in the effort to work and build construction for you. Then they set a certain price. Then you think if it's worth it, then you sign, you know what I mean? If it's not worth it, you can find someone else. Like just take everything into consideration before you make any decision. Try to take everything into consideration. I got a 10 of visions. Maybe this is 10 of cups, so it represents happiness. But to me, I feel like this card right now for you guys, right, it represents like you need to take everything into consideration. It's like 10, right? You need to take into consideration of everything first before you make any decision, okay? I said it too many times already. Anything else? Okay, this is the end of the first pile. Thank you. I repeat too many times, long. So let's start the second pile. Welcome, pile 2. So first, let's let Buddha bless us. Bless the second pile and guide us. Okay, so what is your journey ahead for the second pile? Please guide us. Namo Buddha. What's the second pile? Okay, for the second pile. For the second pile. Wow, okay. So I got 3 cards. Divine timing, money, and challenges. Okay, let me feel. So your journey ahead. What do you need to know for your journey ahead? And not this for your journey ahead. So I feel like maybe you're having some financial situation and then you are afraid that you don't have enough money or to survive or something like that. But it's telling me that you should focus on the now, focus on the present moment, because there's no point in worrying about the future that you cannot predict, you know what I mean? It's like if you don't know what's going to happen, then you cannot predict, then might as well focus on the present moment, what you can do right now. It's like you need to empower yourself. Now what can you do right now to change your situation? Don't focus on the future. You focus on right now, what can you change so that you can change your future. Don't focus on the future because you cannot control the future, you know what I mean? Anything else? Okay. So now I'll go into your message from someone. Means someone that you'll meet in the future. And then what you need to know about it. So someone from the future. This is you. This is your future. Is it? Wait, can't find that card. Wait, I cannot feel the energy. Is this the card? No. Okay, this is the card. So okay, so anything else I can clarify the first. Okay. And then I'll clarify for the other part. So for you this is your part. This is someone else, not your partner. This is someone else. And then this is you. Okay. So I feel like the person coming in, right, is very grateful for the things that you have done to them. Maybe you are a very positive, very humorous person. That's what I feel. You are a very happy person. So because of that, right, that person is very grateful for the things you have done. Then like they are trying to tell you thank you. Like they are showing you their gratitude. And then for this card, right, it's telling you that whenever you are positive and blissful, right, you can create anything you want. It's like money, anything. If you are in a state of blissfulness, right, you can achieve anything you want. That's what I feel. Anything else that this message from the other person? Like they just want to thank you for the things that you have done for them. And then they are very grateful. Anything else? I think this person, right, is just to come in here, right, to help you, support you. It's like to tell you that, hey, actually, like the world is not so dark, you know what I mean? When there's darkness, there's also brightness. Eh? When there's a shadow, there's also a sun. When there's also a light, there's also a light. You know what I mean? So what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know? Yeah, what do you need to know? Just what do you need to know? Yeah, it's time to believe. Because as long as you believe in your positivity, right, you can achieve anything. It's like as long as you're positive, you can achieve anything. That's what I'm saying. If you remain in the high vibrational state, the happy state, right, then you do things, right, you won't be so afraid of your financial situation. You know what I mean? Okay, so a Queen of Cups, right, is usually someone very emotionally balanced, and then they love themselves, then they love others. It's like they're they know how to balance their emotions. So this card, right, this is the death card. You see, this is the death card. So it's telling me that you need to get out of the old cycle. You need to learn how to have hope and love within yourself, self-love. It's telling you like you need to, it's not train your mind, but you need to practice like some neuro linguistic programming or something lah to change the way you think, something like that. It's like because the way you think is always afraid when it comes to money. It's telling you to focus on the love and the hope that you can give. You're always playful and positive, right? It's telling you to focus back onto that positive state. So that when you're in that positive state, right, you can overcome anything. You know what I mean? It's that when you think of money in terms of when you're happy, when you're positive, it's easier for you to deal with it because you know what to do. It's like, okay, how do I make more money? Okay, find a job. Maybe I can create some business. Maybe I can do something. You know what I mean? Then it's easier for you to progress forward. But if you do it out of fear, right, then it becomes like you forgot your own purpose. Like you forgot that your purpose is to make money. You know what I mean? How to explain? It's like, for example, if you do it out of fear, let's say, then your mind wouldn't be so clear. You wouldn't know like the right path. It's like the road is straight, right? This is your destination. This is you. You need to walk straight to reach your destination. When you're living in fear, right, you'll be like this. Sometimes you walk straight, sometimes you walk back because you're living in fear. But if you are calm and like you have faith that you can achieve it, right, then you love yourself, like you're comfortably, you're balanced, right, then it's easier for you to achieve your destination because you can see it. So I think this part is to tell you to practice more self-love and meditation. Anything else for this part? Yeah, when you're calm, right, it's easier for you to make a decision. Correct, that's the answer. Believe and meditate and feel calm. Yeah. Anything else for the second part? Okay, that's all. Thank you, second part. Yes. Okay. Let Buddha cleanse the area first. Okay, welcome the third pile. So before I start, the first thing I'll do is to shuffle a deck and then talk about your journey ahead. So your journey ahead. And then your journey ahead. Should I take another one? They tell me to take 5 cards, I don't know why. Okay. Okay. So this is what I feel. It's like you want to achieve something, but you're letting something stop you. Okay. I don't know if it resonates for everybody, but it's like you want to achieve a goal. Let's say you want to become a dancer, but you're too old to dance, something like that. But you still want to dance because it makes you happy, you know what I mean? So from what I feel, right, the thing that's coming ahead, right, is the truth. Means something will be shown to you. Maybe it's the decision that you go for it, you go for dancing, or you don't go for dancing because you cannot do it, or maybe you can, or you can make money out of it, something like that. It's like it represents a decision, right? That okay, you'll know in the future. That's what I'm saying. You know what's gonna happen in the future. That like somebody will help you clarify this decision. It's like you don't have to make the decision. It's like you don't know whether you should do it, right? But somehow the universe will tell you that whether you should make this decision or not. Anything else? I feel like when you're calm, right, you can actually chase your ambitions. For example, when you're calm, you know what you want to do for your dreams. Right? That's why there's a truth here and money. Because maybe when you're calm, right, then you do the things that you like. Then as well as that, you focus on how to make money out of it. It's like I feel like you know what you want to do. It's just you need to calm down. Then you make that decision. After do the things that you love already, right? You try to think of ways that you can support yourself through that creative pursuit or that thing that you want to do. Anything else for your journey ahead? Okay, that's all. So now I'll talk about your message from someone. Anybody, it could be anybody. It's just someone like trying to talk to you. Yeah. Okay, so now let's start. So you and someone. Okay. Okay, then I'll take 2 more. Anything else? Okay, so this is I'll take the left side as you and then the right side as someone else because it's easier for me. Okay, so maybe right now you're trying to be resourceful. Like right now you're trying to like do what you love as well as make money out of it. I guess that's what you're doing right now. And then for that someone else, right? That person is also trying to do the same thing as you. I feel like they are learning from how you do things. It's like let's say you start a YouTube channel, then they'll ask you how you do it, you know what I mean? They'll learn from you. And then this card as action and focus, right? I feel like both of you are focused on your dreams, your ambitions, your career. Like both of you are focused on your own things. Then this person is learning from you. It's like this person is grateful of all the things that you have taught them, but you are finding your own freedom. You know what I mean? Like you're searching for your own freedom, your own happiness. Then this person is following you, learning how to be free also. You know what I mean? Anything else? Yeah, that's all. Okay. Is there anything else? My brain seems to have something. Let me feel the energy. Oh yeah, that person wants to tell you that they are very grateful for the things you have done for them, and then they're also learning from you. So I feel like you should try to not how do I explain? It's like let's say because I think that person that is very grateful to you, right? Is actually like your friend or your close friend or someone you know. So I feel like your actions will also determine how they react to the world. For example, let's say you treat someone a certain way, then they will also do the same thing. So I feel like you should be more careful of your actions because like there are people watching you, then learning from you. So like try to be humble, you know. So what do you need to know? 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 Okay, so I'll take one more. Okay, they told me to use this card as the center card. I don't know why. Okay, so let's just do it. Okay, center card. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Okay, it's telling you that you need to, it's not you need lah, okay, you should do some self-reflection by going to tradition. Let's say a certain religion. Let's say you believe in a certain religion. It's telling you to go back to your roots, to your ancestors, to your religion, like how they did the stuff, how they calm down, like what they do to calm themselves down. It's like, let's say you go back, you go to like a Buddhist temple or something, right? And they'll teach you, oh, this is how they calm down, they sit down, then they breathe in, breathe out. Like there are some meditation teachings, I feel lah, I don't know. Like learn from the people who are wise and experienced. That's what it's telling me. Or maybe you can search a video on how to do meditation. Then you see like how they do it. Like learn from someone who knows how to do it. You know what I mean? And then this is the Emperor card. And then this is the Empress card. The Green Mother. Anything else? I feel like, okay, this is just guessing, okay, but I feel like a divine union is coming. I don't know why, because this is the Emperor, this is the Empress card. And then with the Empress card at the center of the reading, right, I think that you are the Empress, which means that you are very loving, very kind. And then right now you are searching like for ways to make money, right? I feel like this Emperor card is also doing the same thing because they are mirroring each other. So this Emperor card, right, in this reading, what do you need to know? Is telling me that this Emperor will come in and support you also. It's like, for example, you do a business on music, let's say, then this Emperor will come in and collaborate to help, to support you also, to help you, like help you elevate your success also. Support you lah, that's what I feel. Because it's telling you to search within yourself and follow religion to understand yourself deeper. Then while you are doing this spiritual work, right, this person will also come in and support you. It's like in a form that you are all helping each other to grow together lah, that's what I feel. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, I think that's all for this part. Thank you. I think your part is quite straightforward. It's like, it's just telling, it just hits on the point, tell me, okay, what to do next, what to do next. Anything else? Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, Poultry. Love you guys. Send you guys more love. Spam your love. Okay. Release. Release everything. Release everything. Release everything. Okay, welcome, Paul 4. So, for those of you guys who choose the handbag, this is the handbag, okay? The cute tiny handbag. So first of all, I will shuffle a few cards, and then those few cards will represent your journey ahead. For Pile 4 journey ahead, Buddha, please guide us to give us advice for everyone. Please guide me to provide advice. Okay. Do I need any more cards? Okay, they tell me to give you one card only. I don't know why, but okay. So, let me feel. It's telling to trust the situation. For example, like if you're afraid of something that is not gonna happen, right? It's telling you to trust. It's telling you to don't like predict things that are not gonna happen yet. You know what I mean? It's like it's all in your mind. That's what it's telling me. Anything else? It tells me to show you this card also. This is the Sanctuary card. It's at the back of the deck. Okay. So the Sanctuary card usually tell you to rest. Yeah. Anything else you need to know? It's saying that no matter how hard it is, right, you should trust the situation. For example, if something happened, right, then you're doubting the situation. It's telling you to trust. Don't Anything else? Don't be afraid, yeah. Because there's no point in being afraid. If you want to know the truth, you should just ask the other person. Or if you want to know what's gonna happen, you should just ask. You should just trust that it's gonna happen for you. You don't have to like, I feel like you don't have to do anything. It's just time to believe in it. Anything else? What do you need to know about the situation? Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next few cards I'll give out, right, is about someone, a message from someone, and what they want to tell you. Most likely it's a positive message because the past few piles are quite positive. Okay, I mean it's not a flag, so it's not a red flag. Okay, don't worry. This is you, and this is someone else. Okay. Anything else? Should I take another card? Okay, don't need. I feel like for your pile, right, it's like they tell me don't give so many cards to you guys. It's like just take a little bit. It's like the previous pile, like took out don't know how many cards. And for this pile, it's like minimum is best. I don't know why. Maybe you all need to have a piece like minimal lifestyle, like don't have so many distractions. Anything else? Should I take out one more? Okay, then this is the center. Power, perseverance, courage, commitment. Okay, so from what I feel, right, you're someone very strong. You're someone who can achieve anything you want because you're a very persistent person. You're very determined, you persevere through everything to achieve your goals. And then for the others, that someone coming in, right, that, okay, let's say, I think that someone loves you. And then that person is giving himself the courage, right, to ask you for a commitment. Because here, right, courage and commitment, that's what I feel right now. I don't know, maybe if someone is asking you out, but based on the cards, I think so. So, from what I feel, right, this person coming in will support you with a lot of gratitude, which means that the other person will give you a lot of self-love teachings. Like, for example, if the other person is very calm, that person is very thankful for the things he have. So he will affect you in that way. He'll make you feel more grateful for life. Like, you're grateful that you're living in this world. It makes you feel more positive, something like that. And then with the center card balance, right, I think it's telling you that both of you will help balance each other. It's like, for example, the courage card, right, you'll help the other person be more courageous, be more determined in doing what they want to do. Then for you, right, the other person will affect you in the way that they make you feel more love, more self-love. You know what I mean? Anything else? I think I explained almost everything. I explained everything already, so thank you. So wait, I still haven't do the last part. The what do you need to know? So now I'll give you another deck of cards. I'll shuffle another deck of cards about what do you need to know, right? What do you need to know? Yeah. Okay. What do you need to know for this power? Okay. First card. Second card. And third card. Okay. What do you need to know? It's telling you to, okay, this card is very simple because remember just now you got the card trust, right? This is telling you that whatever happens, good or bad, the other person will pay their karma because this is a justice card. For example, let's say you do something good, then you help the other person, but the other person was not grateful for it or something. The other person will get their karma. You also get your karma. So if you are grateful, you wanna help the other person, then you'll get good karma back. If the other person, I don't know what he do, that person will get his own karma. So it's telling you not to get so affected by other people. For example, let's say it's a financial situation or a love situation, then the other person is like very greedy, they want to take something from you, they just want something from you, then they don't care about you. Then you've given them your love, your attention, your finances, anything lah, but they're not grateful for it, something like that. Then you feel hurt, you're like, why did this happen? So it's telling you to trust that you'll leave your situation. It's not telling you to trust the other person, it's telling you to trust yourself. It's like trust that you know what is the best decision for you. It's like you know that if this person is greedy and then this person keep taking from you, then you should leave this person because you know that this person is not good for you. This person, no matter where he goes or where she goes, right, they'll keep taking from everybody around them. You know what I mean? And then for these temptations, right, maybe you're holding on to that person or that person is holding on to you. You know what I mean? It's like they don't want to let you go because they're holding on to something. So I feel like you should just believe in yourself and then trust that everything will go its own way. It's like just let karma deal with it. Like, it's not your job to go and tell this person like, oh, you need to stop being greedy, you need to be kind to others, you need to stop taking from others. Like, you don't have to tell them all these things. You just have to believe that karma will do everything for itself. Then you just leave. It's like it's not your job to tell the other person. And then it's also not your job, right, to fall into temptations. It's like when you try to interact that person or that thing, right, then they will like tempt you with their own stuff, their own addictions and stuff. So it becomes you're affected. So I feel like what you need to know is just focus on yourself. Don't care about other things around you first. Just trust that everything will work out well. That's all. Anything else? I feel like just now that message from the other person, from someone, right? I think that person is quite positive. I think you should let that person in your life more. Then this I don't know, toxic addictions, right? You should let go of it more. I don't know whether it's a person or is it your own addictions, but I feel like you should try to release from all these addictions. Yeah. Because it's none of your business in the first place. See the judgment card, it's none of your business. It's not yours in the first place. So there's not, you can't do anything about it. It's not yours. You just let it go. It's not even part of you in the first place. You don't have to try to let it go because it's not yours, you know what I mean? You just sit down after a while, or you go, let's say you go in another country, you just leave. You go and live somewhere else. Then the energy will be gone already. Because it's not yours in the first place, you know what I mean? It's like those fear, those anxiety, all those stuff, it's not yours. I don't know what is it lah. Maybe it's a certain greed or something. It's like it's not yours in the first place, so there's no point. Anything else? Yeah, that's all for this pile. Thank you, pile 4. Anything else? Yeah, nothing. Thank you, pile.